Hi, this is Lindsay from Kodiak Athletic Club and Kodiak College, and we're broadcasting live from our Kodiak Athletic Club beach. A lot of my friends are concerned about gaining weight and gaining fat, during all this hunkering down. First of all, on a normal day, there's kind of a normal balance between your intake, your metabolism, and your activity. They all kind of are level. You don't really do things really differently, drastically, and you don't go up and down several pounds, all in a day or two. So what's happening with our hunkering down situation is your activity's done this, it's dropped. Your metabolism's still good, but your intake, if you're even eating the same, even with less activity, that's not good. And a lot of people are eating more because they have more time and they're bored. I suggested to one friend, put a photo of your belly on the refrigerator. That might be a good deterrent. So whatever it takes to get you, to eat better. We're kind of talking about two things with bodies. We're talking about this. This is 5 pounds of fat, and this is a pound of muscle. Now, this stuff's metabolically active. It takes 35 to 85 calories per pound to maintain it, plus exercise. So if you don't feed it and you don't exercise it, it goes away. And this stuff, the body's very comfortable with. This is 5 pounds, but we'll say that's about a pound. And it only takes about 3 to 8 calories per pound per day to maintain. And it takes no exercise whatsoever. The body's comfortable with it. And it's not going to just, let it go away easily. You have to kind of work at it a little bit. So how do we do that? Now I want to explain how metabolism works. I use this fireplace analogy. So we have a cabin. You live in this cabin, and you heat it with a fireplace. So you get up in the morning, and there's just orange embers. So you put a log on at 6 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, at noon, 3, 6, even 9 o'clock. And if you kind of analyze the day, you have a pretty consistent fire all day long. You burnt a lot of logs because if you put a log on a hot fire, it burns real hot and not much waste. So you burn a lot of logs, you have a lot of heat, and the cabin stays toasty warm all day long. Well, tomorrow morning, you just don't feel like messing with this fireplace, so you just let it go. Well, then it gets down to about 10 degrees, which we still may have some of those days coming. And you're really cold, so you not only put a log on the fire, but maybe 2 or 3 logs because you're really cold. Well, you did 2 things differently. You didn't put anything on the fire, so it's really cold. You got cold embers. You overloaded the fireplace. It's a fireplace that burns, but it just burns the center of the logs, and the ends drop off, and that's waste. And all in all, you have inconsistent heat, and you didn't burn many logs, and you have a lot more waste left over. Well, your body is a lot like this cabin. The stomach's the fireplace. The food that you eat is the logs, and the heat is combustion, metabolic rate, metabolic heat. So you do need to eat first thing in the morning to get that metabolic heat turned on, to get your metabolism turned on, and then every 3 hours. But the thing with this hunkering down is you have to really have these meals. It's important to stay on the schedule, but don't eat as much food. You can't use that much food if you're not doing any activities. Whatever you do, please don't starve to death. Starving just never works. You cannot starve fat off. 2 things happen. Your metabolic rate matches your intake. So if all of a sudden you're eating like that, your metabolic rate's going to do this. And 2, your body's going to fight to preserve and store fat. And when you do get food, it's going to store more fat. And in the meantime, if it needs something to cannibalize for energy, it's going to eat up your muscle. So that's the worst possible thing you can do, is starve. So do try to eat on schedule. Start breakfast and about every 3 hours eat, but eat smaller. Eat half size of what you normally are in a normal activity. You need a certain amount of nutrition in your food for your immune system. Your body needs all these nutrients. So, I highly recommend, this is a great triple product, the vitamins and minerals from John Perillo. And I'm not a huge essential oil, but this On Guard's really good for boosting your immune system. I take about 3 drops of that twice a day every time I get up. Getting up more now, I'm doing more naps. But these things pretty much make you immortal. And it's just part of your nutrition. You have to keep your immune system strong during all this. And up your activity. So if you're watching TV, during the first commercial, do push-ups. During the second commercial, do some crunches. During the next commercial, do some body weight squats. But, try to do everything you can to get your activity up, even if you are hunkered down in the house. Eat good quality food. You are what you eat. So don't be eating a bunch of processed junk, because one of my friends once mentioned that getting ready for bodybuilding shows, will this harm me? Well, no, but you have to also ask, will it do me any good? And a lot of times it won't. So anyway, I hope this is helpful for you guys, and stay tuned, and we'll try to have more videos and more information for you guys to get through this hunkering down and come out in pretty good shape.